Good morning, friends. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our daily live QA session stream to our Facebook and our social media group. So we were just talking with Isha here. Undergrad students, yes, I usually advise if parents are very financially strong, it is definitely good. They can afford, then it makes sense. If the financials are not good, it doesn't really make sense to come here and invest, so much money. So unfortunately, uh, it's not easy, right? And also study and work, there is a very limited opportunity to earn your tuition fees, especially when it is $20,000-$30,000 and international students, except the public policy, they can only work, right? They can only work up to 15 to up to 20 hours. So again, if your brother has substantial finances and you are willing to help, then definitely I think it makes sense.
Yeah. So he's here. Neeraj. I think so. There is some network. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, Neeraj.
Hello.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sir wants to ask you something.
Yeah.
Hello, Neeraj. So make sense. So financially, jo hai Neeraj, if you have strong finances, then it makes sense to send your children. But otherwise,
strong finance तो नहीं है sir.
Then it doesn't make sense, Neeraj. Because India mein, the problem here is high cost of tuition for internationals. So you're paying twice than the domestic students. Australia is much more expensive. And you're looking at least $30,000, $25,000 to $30,000, even come se kam $20,000 every year. So you're looking at least 15 to 20 lakhs per year. So if you want a proper education, a bachelor's degree, and you're looking at almost about 60 to 70 lakhs. And how much does it cost to study in India?
10 lakhs से भी कम ही होगा complete.
It doesn't make sense. So much more easier after the bachelor's one or PR mein bhi jo hai, we have a point system here in Canada. So there are points for overseas education bachelors. There are also points for overseas work experience. And when kids come here without any work experience or overseas, they only do bachelors, they get 30 points, but still they have to work 2 or 3 years to get Canadian work experience, very high English score, or an essential provincial nomination support from an employer to get their PR. Okay. So not the best option, but again, if you are interested, please reach out. We'll be happy to help you.
Okay.
So, sir, is there any way they can enter in Canada with their family? There is any way?
So what? See, Isha, you have seen how difficult it is, right? So they can get, they can come here as a visitor once you settle down. But again, it's a high cost of living, high investment, high expenses. So
yeah, I know.
It's tough.
Right? If you come legally, if you have a work permit, then it makes. How old are you, Neeraj?
44.
You're 44, and your spouse?
43.
Tough for adults, when we come as adults, when we have to restart again our life, and then buying a house investment. For young people, it makes sense. Okay. So do let me know if you think about your daughter, and we'll be happy to help you on that. Okay. Yeah, Isha, yes, please. You said you had
okay. Yeah, thank you, sir. My next question is, sir, now we make our mind to go back. So I'm confused that should I go to BC or should I go Alberta, because my CRS score is around 459. And what do you suggest me?
Both are options. For adult students, PNP is an option. Wherever you think you're confident about getting the job and having an employer support you for PNP, that is a good option. So both Alberta has a good PNP and BC also has good PNP.
But in BC, I think so I need a LMI support.
So there are shortage occupations. What is your occupation?
Right now or like in Canada?
What did you do in India?
I did my B.Ed. After that, I worked as an admin. So after doing,
Yeah, so if you look into the BCPNP, I'm not sure if I shared with you last time. So BCPNP में shortage occupations में early childhood educators assistants are there in that. So if you are able to get your license for that and approval, then it's a good option. So if you see this BCPNP, I'll give you this link here. So care economy, child care occupations, early childhood education and assistance, right?
but the
So
thing
those-
is that, sir, now I did my MBA and in HR. So early child education is not my occupation now.
It doesn't matter as long as you're getting a job and you have the B.Ed and you go through them certifications. I'm not really aware of what employers looking there, but do research. Okay, that is very important. And if you go to Alberta, then there is the Alberta Opportunity Stream. Both provinces have the PNP. Go through it. Pretty much straightforward process. If you go to the website read, you will be more an expert than me.
Okay. So like if I compare both province, the whole scenario will be same.
Alberta would probably be cheaper and more affordable to live, but the weather is good in BC, and that is where you will pay a very.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, and in this point, there is a possibility I'll get PR in BC.
If you plan things and check the regulations and work as well, you definitely can. It's all about finding an employer who's willing to support you based on your skill set.
In Alberta as well.
In Alberta as well. Wherever you go, it is a PNP option and it depends on your skill set and the employer supporting you.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, take care. So guys, this is Gautham Kolluri, and we have the Zoom active from 9 a.m. I have another meeting at 10. So please, I will have Suchi and Sandeep here. Sandeep, maybe you could have Suchi take care, Suchi and Abhinav, so that you can make calls. So guys, tomorrow we have our both Toronto cruise party. Yesterday we closed the registration. Today we will be calling, but again, if you have registered, you are welcome to come. We are not sending any confirmation. We will try to call today, but again, if you are registered, you are welcome to come. The max capacity is 190 and we have reached the 190 capacity. Okay. Yes, please, Sean. Yeah, I'm unmuting you. Yeah. So also we recently signed up with Calgary, University of Calgary. They have some excellent programs, and University of Calgary is a great opportunity for adult students, Alberta PNP, especially for IT programs. And these, let me just share you the link. So they have 4 programs, 8 months and 1 year. So 2 semesters and 3 semesters programs. So I did unmute you, Sean. I'm not sure if you could actually unmute yourself. There's a problem. Please try to log out and log in because it is you who have not connected properly. Okay. So here, if you look in, this is the University of Calgary. They have 1 year programs and an 8-month program. So 8-month program, 2 semesters is professional management program. And they are offered 3 times a year. Tuition fees is very affordable, just about $15,000. And for 1 year programs, they have business analysis, intelligence and analytics, very good program for IT students, digital media and marketing and project management. Digital media and marketing is closed for September intake, but business analysis, intelligence analytics, project management, these 2 programs are open for the September intake, still available. There are about 25 to 30 seats available for both the programs. So if anybody is interested, it's a great option for for IT professionals, especially Alberta has a great tech program. Okay, we've had students who had applied through Alberta Tech program, and our process has been very smooth and very quick, hardly about 2 to 3 months. So yeah, so I think, Sean, you have to reconnect again, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, and many programs.
Hello, can
Your
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning.
Yes. So my question is about postgraduate work permit. I applied in January. Until now, it's not yet out. And the letter that you get, it says May 6 or until a decision is made. So in that case, am I still okay to work or?
Yes, you're okay to work. If you look into the Immigration Refugees Protection Act, it states that if the student had a valid status, okay, valid student status, and had applied for postgraduate work permit before the study permit expired and is awaiting decision, I don't really know why they send this letter. It confuses so many people, but yes,
Yeah.
until your decision is made, you are under maintained status and you are eligible to work.
Okay, so the second question is because my husband, like he's in the office, they are really on his neck to like get this sorted out. I wanted to ask, if I decide to flagpole, what documents do you think I should take? And do you think there are any risk if I decide to get the permit at the border?
No, it should be fine. So basically what they want to see is that you have successfully completed the program. Okay.
Okay.
So a course completion letter, all the proof that you are a full-time student, from your acceptance letter, tuition fees, receipts, course completion letter, and your transcripts. Where did you study, Shan?
Royal Roads in BC.
Royal Roads in BC. What did you study?
I studied masters in tourism.
Masters in tourism in Royal Roads. We actually recently had a meeting with Royal Roads, and in the process of getting the agreement with them. But how did you like the university? It's a beautiful heritage campus.
Yes. Yeah, BC. Yeah, BC is very beautiful. I heard you talking to the other lady. Yeah, it's expensive though, but yeah, well, it
John,
was
where are you
beautiful.
from? Which city in Nigeria are you from?
I'm from, I lived in Lagos before I came to Canada.
Yes, sir. You are in my Facebook group. How did you get this link?
Yes, Facebook group. I'm in your Facebook group.
I had an office in Nikeja in Lagos, but I closed it. It was very difficult. I couldn't really function well. And yesterday, last week, I think I met some students in Conestoga, and I was asking them if they were interested. I'm looking for somebody to join our team as a part-time and help us with Nigeria, because Nigerian students take a lot of time to decide. And I had one student who took like 1 year. And I told him it's very important to pay your 1 year tuition fees. And he said, yes, Gautham, I'll do it. No issues. He was at my back for almost 1 month. And at the time of visa submission, he said, sorry, I don't have money. I can only pay 1 year tuition fees. And I told him visa refusal is very high. And he said, God will take care. And unfortunately, his visa was refused.
Yeah.
So anyway, talking about your husband, right? So if you want, I hear your husband is also with you. So
yes.
Yeah, so hi to him. So basically, you and your husband can also do flagpoling together. If your status is valid and if your husband's status is valid, but first you get your postgraduate work permit, and the eligibility for him is that you should have a valid job offer, right?
Yes.
If you have a valid job offer, then you can do it. If there is no rush, if you are worried, then you can go and get your PGWP, and then your husband can go to the border and get it from there as well. But it's pretty much okay, right? And you can also apply together as well. Like if your husband's employer is not really pushing, let me just share you a Twitter post from IRCC. I hope you can read it. Let me just show you here. Right, can you read it?
Yes.
Yeah, can you read it aloud? Just in case,
Okay. You may submit your application for a spousal open work permit at the same time as the principal applicant's PGWP application. However, you must provide evidence that the principal applicant is employed in a skilled occupation classified under tier category 0 to 5 of the NOC 2021 at the time of the work permit application until a decision on the application is rendered. Please note the spousal work permit will not be issued until the principal applicant's PGW is issued. You need to provide a letter from the employer that confirms the tier category of the occupation or a copy of the employment offer or contract.
right? So makes sense.
Yeah, so I have a NOC, I have a tier 2 job.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good.
I have a tier 2
So
job.
you have it. Yeah, so let me know and I'll give you, just give me a second. I have to jump for a meeting and Sandeep, can you take over, please? I'll give you my cell phone number. Just send me a text
Okay.
message.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Anybody in Lagos looking for a job, please let me know. I'd love to have somebody out there.
Oh, I can get you someone though. Okay, must it be in Lagos or Abuja? Must it be in Lagos or Abuja or just?
Yeah, Abuja is fine as well. You know, if things go well, I would love to have an office in Lagos and in Abuja.
Okay, all right. I'll give you some contacts and then you can take it up from there.
Yeah, send me a text message to my cell phone, not a WhatsApp. Please send me a text message to the cell phone. Maybe there's something we can do together. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry,
And
before you go, do I have to pay a new postgrad? Do I have to pay a new fee? Will I be paying new fees?
yes, you have to pay the fees.
Okay. And sorry, another thing that is bothering me. So I'm not out of status, right? Because I applied before time, even although the May.
The study permit is still valid?
Sorry?
Is your study permit still valid?
No, it's expired.
Expired, then you cannot do flag polling. You will have to do it together.
Oh, I can't do flag polling.
No. Send me a text message. I'll call you back later in the afternoon. So if
Okay.
your statement is expired, then you might, they might refuse you to do the flag, issue the postgraduate work permit at the border. Okay.
Even though I submitted before the time.
Yes.
Before it was expired.
No, I mean flag polling is a different process. So have you applied for your postgraduate work permit already or not?
Yeah, I applied. I finished school in December. I applied in January.
But you did not apply for your husband's.
Sorry?
You did not apply for your husband's extension.
I did for the whole family. I applied together for me, myself, and my husband.
That's great. That's good. So what you do is upload your pay stubs through web form. Okay. Send me a message on cell phone. I'll connect with you later today.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Sure. Sandeep, I have to exit. I'll be back in about half an hour, Sandeep. Sandeep? Abhinav?
Hi, sir.
I'm exiting. I have a meeting with a US partner, please. Okay.
Sure. Abhinav, can you ask Suchi ma'am to join or Arundhati ma'am at least?
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'm also a little busy because I have to give a call all the people tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Soon? Hello? Who is the next person? Rahul?
Yes, hi.
I guess did you talk to Gautham sir or not?
No, I just joined and he left. So
He has a meeting with the US partner. Some other people are waiting for him.
It's all right. Is there anyone who can help me out now?
Regarding dear?
Well, actually, like I am here in Toronto in a study permit, and my classes will start in July. It is in UCW in Vancouver. So I don't want to go to Vancouver. Rather, I would like to join classes here in some other university if possible.
From where you came from, like from which consultancy you applied through UCW?
It was IDP.
Okay, and what is your age right now?
34.
One second, buddy. One second. Just give me. I know called as when they said you received some email on April 5th regarding the
I
application.
spoke to Rahul yesterday.
Wait. Rahul yesterday. Okay.
Yeah,
So
so he
34,
just
why? Because yeah, Ontario is not the good option for you, Rahul. Why? Because staying over here and getting for the PR perspective, you have to, however, move to the other provinces, right? So it's better if you can study in the UCW and get an IT job over there in the BC, and the next 6 months you can apply at least for the BC PNP.
well, it's not about PR. Like I'm not worried about the PR. Rather, I would like to stay here if possible, and I would say like I don't need an IT job because I have been in business for past 10 years. So like
Okay,
IT
so if
job is not my
in that case, I would recommend you, why? Because the May intake is already got closed. You have the next intake September, so you have to take the admission in the September intake in the Toronto region or Ontario colleges. Okay, and you have to wait till that. And legally, you cannot work as you are not enrolled into any other colleges. Why? Because UCW you're not studying at all, right? And you're studying
Mhm.
for the September intake. So this June, July, and August, you cannot do anything.
Correct.
Okay, so if you want, you can just go ahead and we can apply for you as well for the so and so colleges. Let me know which program and which college have you researched. And also let me know what is your background basically from the education point of view.
I have done engineering. I passed out in 2012,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, I have joined a company as a sales representative. So
Mm-hmm.
for 6 years, I worked in different companies. Then I opened my own business there.
Uh-huh.
So then it is like around 10 plus years of experience for me in sales and sales. Yes.
Okay, so which program are you interested to pursue over here in the Toronto?
Well, I joined an MBA program there. I would like an MBA program here as well.
So it's
So
a university, basically, you took the admission, but basically for the admission point of view, if you want to study an MBA, it's gonna cost you a lot. If you're okay with the costing, about the fees structure, but MBA is not possible until or unless staying over here in the Toronto colleges. Colleges will not provide the MBA degree. Only the universities will provide. In order to apply for the universities, what universities have you done research?
well, there was York University. I checked yesterday.
Mm-hmm. So what is your IELTS
And
score?
7.5.
Okay, so for the York University, you can directly apply for the MBA program. But if you want to apply or if you are interested in the PG diploma, like a business administration, accounting,
Mm-hmm.
advanced accounting, then we are
Mm-hmm.
directly tie up with the York University, and we'll definitely submit your application in those programs. But
Yeah,
university, Go
I
ahead,
was
go
like
ahead.
looking for that, so I could change the program. So I wanted to learn more about the program. So it is possible if I could get into management or some good program here, MBA would not be an issue.
Sure, definitely. MBA, if MBA is not an issue, then the management program, nothing but global business management, international business management, and the business administration or business management. All these four relevant to the business side. Okay.
Okay.
As you said, you have a 10 years of experience. Check these four
Mm-hmm.
programs, whichever the course curriculum is more interested and more you want to study and get exposure to that, we will apply. If not, then you can take the project management as well. Or otherwise, the business also includes in the supply chain as well. So you can also take the supply chain management program.
Okay.
Okay. So every
All right.
business needs a supply chain as well. So try to figure it out and let me know the colleges and let me know the programs which you have shortlisted from your end. Based on
Mm-hmm.
your requirement, your IELTS
Mm-hmm.
score and your mark sheets percentage, if you're eligible or not, I will do my part in that.
All right.
Okay.
So
However,
which is
if you
available?
the September intake. But
All right.
I couldn't give you a guarantee about the September intake as of now. Why? Because they
Mm-hmm.
already opened for the next January 2024 and the May 2024 as well in York University. The September is already got closed in York. But I can
Okay.
give you to try in another colleges where there isn't any at least 1 seat or 2 seats available.
Okay.
Okay.
That will work. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'll check it, and I don't have your number. Can you share it?
For sure.
Yeah.
I mentioned here in the chat box. Okay, go ahead. अभिनव एक बार ट्राई करो ना अरुंधति मैम को डायरेक्टली कॉल करने के वास्ते और अदरवाइज
Yes,
एटलीस्ट
sir.
आस्क मैडम टू जॉइन if she is okay.
Yes, sir.
Rahul, all good?
Yeah, all good.
Thank you, dear. Bye. Take care.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for your time. Yeah, bye
No
bye.
problem. Have a good day.
Yeah,
Vivek?
you too.
Hi Sandeep, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Not bad. So you remember we processed my PR application together. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, Vivek, tell me.
Yeah, so I have a couple of questions here regarding PR process. I mean, like, the spousal PR. So how does that work? Like, I recently got married, and how can I bring my partner? So what are the options I have?
What is your status over here?
PR,
Sorry?
permanent resident.
Permanent residence. Okay, cool. So for the spousal sponsorship, as you got recently married and you are on a PR pathway program right now,
Yeah.
you can invite your spouse directly for the spousal sponsorship. It doesn't mean that it means that you are directly applying for a PR for her. The
Okay.
overall time taking process for that application is like almost 7 to 9 months. Okay. We have applied few applications in the month of November and they received the approvals in the month of April.
Okay.
Last week of April. So yeah, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, April, like 7 or 6 months basically. There are certain requirements. I will give you the checklist as well. I will also share you the screen as well right now. Just give me a minute. It's one of the lengthy process, I can say. Spousal sponsorship in Canada. I'm mentioning the chart, the link in the chat box over here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is a spousal sponsorship, basically a guide.
Okay.
This is overall process. Okay. So who can apply? You can easily find out each and everything on the website itself. If you have any doubts, you can let me know. So the basic requirement is that you are a spousal you should have a permanent residence and you have to be employed somewhere else. You have to show your documentation of your employment, pay stubs, T4 forms, and notice of assessments.
So here you're talking about pay slip. So what if I'm working as a contractor?
What does it mean? You
Doesn't
have
matter.
you have the offer letter, right?
I have the offer letter, but I do not have any pay slips. But instead, I have invoices. That should be fine.
Contract in the sense like you are you
Incorporation to
T4 or
incorporation.
T4, right? So
I mean,
incorporation is under your name.
Yeah, incorporation
Okay,
is
good.
fine.
But the incorporation people, they have to show other documentation extra as well.
Okay, okay, but that is possible, right? So I can
That is
still.
possible, yeah.
All right. So then, for detailed process, I can approach you after a while.
So for the detailed process, what I will do is like we have our immigration team separately. Okay, this Zoom link is basically for the study purpose and the work permit who are already in Canada and who wants to come from other countries to Canada for the education purpose. We have another meeting one-on-one section where because these PR pathway programs are like personal due to the privacy concerns. We have our separate team. Alex is a manager who is an immigration consultant as well. Licensed immigration consultant, same like Gautham sir. He will take the initial meetings with you.
All right.
Okay.
So do you have a link for that?
We have a separate email. I will provide you that one as well.
Sure, sure.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
Quick replies.
And also one last question, Sandeep. I know it is irrelevant here, but anyways, I'm connected.
Yeah, go ahead.
I already submitted visitor visa for my parents. So, but that got rejected last year. So what would be the process? So last year when I applied, I was on work permit. Now I got the PR. So will that make any difference if I apply for them the visitor visa? Will that be easier, or what would be my next step if I want to apply for a visitor visa?
May I know what was the reason for that? Refusal reason?
Previously the rejection?
Yeah.
They said we are not what do you call trusting you that your parents will be going back, something like that in that sentence.
Okay, cool. As you're right now on a permanent residence, I would suggest you to go with the super visa, not the visitor visa. For the super visa and the visitor visa, there is only one basic difference, that they have to give the medical. Okay. Second thing, you should be earning a solid amount, and you have to take the insurance for them. Whoever coming, like mother and parent, on each person, you have to take $100,000 an insurance.
Okay.
Upfront.
Okay. So you don't suggest the regular visitor visa?
I don't suggest you regular visa, as you already applied. Why? Because for the people who are on a study visa, they can call their parents on a visitor visa over here, right? The same way, the people who are on a work permit, they can call their parents on a visitor visa. But when you are a permanent resident, you have the option to call them on a super visa. Super visa is very fast, like same like visitor visa, like 3 weeks max to max, or 4 weeks. If you submit all the documentation upfront, medical and insurance copy and your employment, why? Because they will only check who is going to take care of them. If they're coming to in Canada, who is the person who can take care of them? So you have to show that I'm earning a solid amount right now. $100,000 is my package, and you have to submit your pay stubs, and you have to show them that I have already bought purchase an insurance on them. If something happens, I can claim that insurance too.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Is there any concerned person who deals with in your team, like for parents?
Our Canada super visa, our Canada team will deal that. Me, Nihil G, or Alexa, 3 people.
Okay. Then
so I have mentioned
I'll you or Nihil after the call.
Yeah, if you are from South India, then definitely it will come to my part. If you're from North India, then definitely Alexa will assign you to the Nihil G. Okay, we will work with regional wise. I have mentioned the instructions over here in the chat box. So that is our email ID, info@CIP Study Abroad.
Okay.
For this PR applications, PR meetings, you need to send an email, as well as $100 interact fees for the processing. I mean, the consultation fees. Once you send the screenshot to them, they will send you the Zoom meeting link on a particular time. You both can join and talk to them each other, and you can clear your doubts. And if you would like to proceed with us, he will sign up with the agreement. They will mention you all the details clearly, how much is the processing fees, what services we are offering for you. If you are taking the super visa, as well as the what do you say, like PR for the sponsorship for your spouse, they will mention each and everything, and they will assign one particular manager to you. Then the manager will call you, and they will take forward from there.
All right. That makes sense. So let me talk to them then.
Sure, no problem.
Sunday.
Cool, no problem, dear. Thank you.
Bye.
Arundhati ma'am, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. I just need your help because we have tomorrow board party, right? So we have like almost 180 people registered, and me and Shivani has to start calling them and confirm the party venue. Also details. Can you take over from here and stay for another 1 hour? I will ask someone to join in the meanwhile.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Cool, ma'am. Thank you. I will make you a co-host. 1 second, just give me a minute. I will make you co-host as well. I will make you host. Where is Abhinav? Abhinav is also co-host now, and you are the host. Okay, so that you can easily see who is joining. If someone name like Yeftali or Mugzan, please don't join her.
Okay.
Okay. If at all she's
Okay.
joined, let her know that Gautham sir and Sandeep sir is not available at this moment. They have another
Mhm.
meeting which is
Mhm.
happening simultaneously. Please join
Mhm.
back in the evening timings or otherwise on Monday again.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, most welcome. Yeah. Right.
Abhinav, check here. If you have any questions, let me know, Abhinav, okay? In the chat box.
Hello.
Right.
Yes,
Hello.
Sunny.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Good morning.
Good. Yeah.
Um,
Good morning.
I have been given your reference from one of my colleague who is right now on study visa in Canada, and
Yes.
so
I
I
think,
want to.
Sunny, you spoke to me only. It
Yes,
was
we
regarding
spoken.
your, it was regarding your movement on basis of your son's study
Kids
permit,
visa.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Kids visa. Yeah. So I had spoken to Gautham sir related to this, and he told me that this case is I don't know how genuine, because the example that your friend gave to you, what's his name? I spoke to him
Suraj.
also. Yeah,
Suraj.
Suraj. Right. Suraj. So Suraj said that that person who did all this was from China. Do you know
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yeah. So now, what was the reason for his transfer and travel? So you will have to really talk it out with Gautam sir only. He will be able to explain this case to you. So that I was not able to do it a lot, speaking to him a lot according on this. So, and I also told that your son holds the US visa, right? It is by
Yeah.
birth.
So I have two kids. One is
Yes.
US citizen. So I think
Yeah.
US citizen won't be needing any visa. He can just go there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is on his basis only that you are trying to move, right?
No, I'm open for both. Like if the elder one, US citizen, is not working, then my Indian